I'm in the Netherfield Nature Reserve and it's a fantastic day, beautiful, and I came here looking for marsh orchids, specifically early marsh orchids, and I think I've been successful. The plants that I've found are all pretty short and they've just started flowering, and particularly wanted to show you this one without getting into my own shade. And one of the ways you can tell an early marsh orchid is that the lower lip of the flower is bent backwards on itself in the older flowers, and you can see that that's happening on this plant here. And I've only found a handful of these. I hope to find more. We'll see how many I can find over the next few minutes. And here's another one, a bit taller this time, but again you can hopefully see that the lower lip petals are bent back, and this is diagnostic of early marsh orchid. If you think it's southern marsh orchid, please let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to get these orchids identified as well as I can, but a lot of these Dactylorhizas do seem to look the same to me. So early marsh orchid, I think. And here's another one, again only about 6 inches tall, but the lower lips bent back, which is diagnostic of early marsh orchid. The interesting thing about these orchids is that there's a worn path past all of the individual specimens that are growing here, so I suspect there have been group walks coming along here. Now, I haven't been on one of these, but I'd be interested to do so because it's probably the best way of finding interesting species growing on Netherfield Lagoons. Well, I've reached the end of the wildflower meadow now, and there were only 3 or 4 specimens of marsh orchid, and I was early marsh orchid, and I was lucky to find them because they were growing reasonably close to a main path, and they also had a footpath through the meadow that led past each individual specimen, showing the public's interest, which is a really good thing. The next video I'll shoot is on flowers growing by the wayside at Netherfield Lagoons.